Hey guys, it is Jilly coming to you guys. Super excited. I did a video on my personal page, but I had to share with my fan page because I got a lot of followers now and a lot of people that are really making crazy decisions and crazy sales and they're just crazy excited and happy. So I got to share it with my fans too. A lot of flower shops out there are with the wire services and they're happy with the wire services. Don't get me wrong, the wire service is a good way to have a little bit of a extra income stream, if you may. But really you got to sit down and think of all the stuff that you're paying out for them and how much money you think that you're actually making. Is it benefiting your flower shop business? For the long run, being part of these companies, we're still with the wire service companies, but we're not struggling as much as we did because we, reached out to the wire service companies and said, you know what, we're going to do a little bit of this stuff on our own. All the money that we're paying to you, wire service, for marketing our business online, I took the initiative and, called them up and said, I would like my domain released to my GoDaddy account, not thinking much of it, thinking that not having my domain name in my personal, GoDaddy account was, the right thing to do. I never knew that whole part of it. Till the struggle that I had getting my domain name released back from the wire services. It probably took a good 2 to 3 weeks of hounding, getting promised that I was going to get my domain name released. It's not till I got really aggravated and called them every half an hour on the hour and he said, I'm not getting off the phone until you release my name. I'll wait. And sure enough, they sent it right away. And that's some knowledge that I've really shared with the flower industry. The florists out there that don't know how to do that, they're locked into these wire service companies and they would love to get out, but they don't know how to get out. And by getting out, I don't mean, getting out of the wire service completely, but getting out of having them do your web hosting, having them have access to your website. When you're part of the wire services and they're doing your website, it's on their server and they are not branding out your domain name. It's on their server and they're branding out their company. So if you leave that company that's doing and hosting your website, all the work that they're saying they're doing to optimize your site is now null and void and does not follow your domain name around. So I never do this till, we started, taking over our website. So we started taking over our website, as you guys probably have seen from many of my videos. If not, you go check them out. How we went from $500 in sales to, some months, 1 or 2 months, the busy season, we did about 27,000. But on the slow months, we're making between 7 to 11 grand a month. And that's, average sales going through our website alone. So we started hosting our own. I have the person that has put our domain name on our server. Our domain is still in GoDaddy, so we own that domain name, and we don't have to ever get it released because it's still in there. And he started doing a lot of back-end work. And what back-end work is, it means that a lot of the optimizing doesn't have to do with a pretty website, doesn't have to do with whatever your front end of your website looks like. It's all the work that's involved in the back end. And that's why a lot of flower shops don't realize, because they don't have the software that shows your back end. Teleflora and Loom Nation and FTD and BloomNet, they never show you the back end. They never show you any of the software that they're using. So that's the great part too. And so you start seeing the results of the back end traffic, if you may. So the point that I'm trying to say to you flower shops out there is that you do not have to leave the wire service companies to get another hosting of your domain name. You don't have to get rid of the wire services. And I wouldn't get rid of the wire services if they're making you some money. But again, you got to look at your numbers. You got to look and see how much money you're paying out and how much you're getting back, and how much you're paying for product, and how much you're paying, how much you're getting for delivery charges. I know with some of the wire services that we're involved with, we don't get any delivery charges. So you have to think of that too. When you have your own personal website, you get to pick and choose what your delivery areas are. You can pick and choose whatever you want because you own that domain name. And you're not a slave to, you have to put delivery confirmations in. You're getting your customers' information. You're getting all the information that you should be getting as if it was a, call-in order. So they're your customers. Really need to ask yourself, if you're a flower shop and you're a florist and you own your shop, you really need to ask yourself, are you happy with what you're getting? And I'm not just, talking about website orders. I'm talking about, are you happy in general with where your business is? How much volume you're getting in? How many sales you're getting in? How many call-ins you're getting in? Are you happy? What would make you happier? What would make you happier being a flower shop? I know with me, when I make a flower arrangement, I get into the zone. I get super happy. I get super sense of accomplishment when I make that gorgeous arrangement. So you have to find somebody with that passion that you have when you make that amazing arrangement. You've got to find that person with that passion that you have for the flowers. Find somebody that has a passion like that, getting you ranked up and getting you #1 in Google and getting you sales. And that's hard to come by. You can find anybody to host your websites and everything, but you won't find somebody that's truly passionate about it. So I did share, who our shop did our website by. He's been doing a lot of other flower shops. People have been reaching out to me, and then, I'm introducing a lot of flower shops to this guy because he changed our lives. He changed our lives. Then he changed somebody else's life in the flower industry. Then he changed another person's flower industry sales and everything. So it's definitely working. And if you went to my personal Facebook page and I just shared the success of somebody that I was super pumped and super excited about, you'll see. And if you're with a wire service company and you have a website with them, try it out. Try this out. Try it out for a month. Try it out for 2 months. Try it out for 3 months. By the 3rd month, you'll be dancing around in orders, and you'll be super excited. And you'll not want to go back anywhere else. But if you decide to go back to whatever service that you had doing your website, they'll have it there for you, waiting, because they don't just delete your website. They keep it just in case you want to come back. So anyways, try something different. In your life, you're surrounded by opportunities, and you're surrounded by a lot of things that you think that you want to do, but you don't know if you can do it. But you got to think of it as you can do it. Don't think that, what if this happens? What if it doesn't work? What if this is the worst decision? You got to think positive. You got to think of, you could still say, what if I have to hire 15 drivers? What if I had to hire 10 more designers? What if I have to move into a bigger location? What if? So, I mean, there are a lot of what ifs, but if you're thinking, what if I lose out money? What if? You're already losing out money. You're with the wire service companies and they're charging you on your monthly statement that you can't even read. They are charging you, if you are getting website hosting from these wire service companies, they're saying that they're promoting you for more weddings. They're saying that they're promoting you for more funerals. They're saying that they're promoting you for this, that, and the other thing. They're not. The guy I work for that does the website has software that shows me what these sites have on the back end. And people and florists are getting scammed, and that's why I'm pissed. Because being a flower shop and working in the flower industry for over 16 years, we work our butts off. Blood, sweat, and tears during Valentine's Day, during Mother's Day, those long days that you barely get any sleep during those holidays. And these companies just take advantage. And now seeing what they do to the flower shops and take advantage of what they do on the back end that the florists don't even see even more, and saying that they're getting you up listed in Google, they're not. They're going to every single flower shop in your area and signing up all these clients. You need to be with somebody that has one client in one area within one whole delivery zone and does not put any other clients in that zone. That's what it's about. You don't want to compete. This guy wants to take one client, one florist in one area to make them number one. He doesn't want to compete with himself. He wants that flower shop to succeed. So, success is a choice. You got to believe in yourself, and you got to believe in what you feel is right for your company. And that's what it's about. I will see you guys all at the top. See ya.